What's the deal?
Welcome to the first episode of the Good Morning Gabe Show. Today we got a special guest and my manager. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Callie. We in this bitch going crazy.
What's the deal, y'all?
We here, man. All right, no, wait. So Callie manages a lot of people in the city, and I am one of them, the Filipino Phantom.
Yes, sir.
Last week has fucking been life-changing. You came from the beginning of the sound check to the end when they were sweeping the confetti.
Yes, sir.
So I think it's the perfect time to explain what the fuck we just witnessed last week.
The Palladium.
The Palladium.
Sold out shows.
Back-to-back sold-out shows at the Palladium.
From the hometown hero.
From the hometown hero,
Blxst.
a.k.a. the Filipino Bad Bunny, BLA, Blxst. Closed out the U.S. tour.
That was the crazy mixture of words, but it works perfectly.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah, for real, shout out Blxst.
Yeah, I saw
shows
more Filipinos at the Blxst show than I would see at Filipino Independence Day in Carson.
You know,
we have a festival at Veterans Park, and there's like hundreds of thousands of Filipinos.
So what was the crazy, like not like a crazy moment? Let me rephrase that. But like what was oh dude, this is dope.
Okay.
No, I'm saying for me, what I saw.
Oh, for you. Okay.
So like one of your big things, I don't know if everyone knows or not, but it's just not only like putting on for artists and stuff, but showing people of your background and your like upbringings and your ethnic groups and things like that they could make it and have a voice. Yeah. So like you've always had fan love and things like that, but it was like you was really out there for like 10 minutes after your set, which is like I would never allow ever, like ever.
Wait. You wouldn't allow me to go in the crowd after my set?
Not without security and shit.
Oh, okay.
At a sold out Palladium.
Yeah.
But Gabe hopped off with his backpack on his back.
After I finished the set, right?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, just leave your backpack right here. But he has so much adrenaline and there was so many Filipino fans, and it was dope. They were so like proud of you. You feel me? Like it was real.
It really did bring a tear to my eye, bro.
Yeah, like so that was dope to see. And then not just that, just fans in general, you know. Yeah. Like a lot of people may or may not know, but Gabe is like a perfectionist, like when it comes to his craft. So he was really preparing for the set. He wanted to represent the city of LA in a good way. He wanted to make sure that like he highlighted the different songs out, but that would complement the headliner, which is Blxst. He wanted to make sure that the fans there were put onto new music while singing along to old songs and pay respects to different people throughout the city. And it wasn't just like, oh, this song is dope and it's close to this BPM. So
no, because like rewind real quick. Blxst hits me up the week before and says, hey, I want you to have your own set and represent the city with me. Yeah. And first off, I'm like, damn.
That's dope.
One of the biggest artists hits me up. It's only me opening it up from 7:30 to 8:45. Yeah. Then Buddy from 8:45 to 9:30. Yeah. And then Blxst takes it home until 11 p.m. Yeah. So it's like I'm one of the messengers or the artists representing LA. And I have my own set. I gotta fucking go all out. Yeah. We're doing, like, Gabe wants to do like a rehearsal. One of the many things Gabe does, he does mixes for, I'm not gonna say what radio stations and all that, but so he really be working a lot, and doing mixes. And so I pulled up on one of those days, and he was like, I want to talk about the Blxst show and just kind of go over the songs. And I was like, bet. So we're sitting literally right here, like just a table, whatever. It's locked in. Like we're on the laptops. We're both working, and this is like maybe 2:30 a.m. No words. He just gets up, and once you guys see the room, he just starts walking in circles, and I'm just like, all right, he's just trying to wake up, and then he starts just facing the wall and starts screaming, this side. And then going to the left. I'm the Filipino Phantom. And I'm just like, he lost his mind. Yeah, you were looking at me like I was crazy.
Yeah. And
I was like, trust, Calvin.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, whatever. As long as you haven't lost it, we're good, you know? Yep. The next day we're at the Palladium, and during sound check, he's like walking and doing the same thing. And he goes, this is why, bro. Like I mapped out the stadium or the stage, and I'm just practicing my walk. Like I needed to be perfect. And I thought that was real dope. And then when the show came, he literally did exactly like he would even bend down and like do little poses. Yeah. And,
I just wanted to make sure I got everybody.
Yeah.
There's so many times I rock shows and I'm like, dang, I forgot to do the left side. Like, damn, I only shouted out the right side. I only rock with them.
What's up with that?
The middle, I know. The back, I didn't
even all the way. You talked to all the way up top.
All the way up top. I even talked to the guy doing the projector.
But you didn't talk to the left side. I heard the left side tickets were even more expensive, so that's crazy. That's wild.
Nah, but that was a very iconic moment just for me because like 3-4 years ago, I was outside of that venue.
Yeah, what were you doing?
Selling tickets to all the shows.
To get in though?
Yes, to get in.
Would you get in?
No, I would not get in. I would take all the tickets that POWER106 wouldn't give to their fans. They would throw it in the trash can.
Well, hold on. That sounds crazy. It's not like they just were like, here's your tickets and I'm throwing them away. Explain that fans didn't pick them up.
No, they didn't pick them up.
Okay, yeah.
So they threw them in the trash can. I would wait after 5:30 when no one would pick them up. I would go to the trash can. I'm getting minimum wage. I'm doing mixes for free. I have no way to support
yourself,
myself and pay for gas and shit like that. So that was my only means. It was either that or get a 9-to-5. So I was like, no, I'm going to hustle. I'm going to grab these tickets. I'm going to go out to these venues, Staples Center or the Forum and stand outside of the Roxy. Just iconic, like even the Greek Theater. I would stand in front of the lines and hand out tickets to people that needed tickets. I wasn't doing anything illegal. I was just making sure that you got the tickets for cheaper. It was a win-win. And I was able to, you know.
because the tickets already, they told you to throw them away because I guess they didn't get them.
So I would take even EDM artists. They would make the most money. I would go in front of Hollywood Palladium, sell 20 tickets.
You sold mollies with them?
No.
You sold
2 or 5. I got you. If you get 2 tickets, I'll give you free molly. But I would sell all the tickets. I remember that vividly, and that's why it was so special to me.
You remembered what?
I went to Dave Chappelle. I had 4 tickets, and 2 was for me and my girl, and I was gonna sell the 2 so I could pay for dinner and gas.
My boy pulled up to Dave Chappelle. Look, he was like, I got 4 tickets. This is how I'm splitting it.
Yes.
And he was so confident that that's how you're gonna pay for your date.
That's how I was gonna pay for my date.
Did it work?
Because the people on Craigslist hit me up saying I got the $150 for it. Yeah, but someone offered $250 for my ticket and $250 for my girl's ticket. And we looked at each other and was like, we don't need to watch this.
We'll watch it later on YouTube or on Netflix.
It became a Netflix special.
And y'all watched it.
And we watched it together. And we just we laughed about it because we didn't need to be there.
Did you at least Postmates?
No, we didn't. But I did take her that same night that we watched Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I did take her somewhere nice to eat.
Cause things done changed, huh?
No, cause she was so happy. She don't care. My girl don't like.
I'm acting
shit
like I don't know his fiance.
She don't like any of that shit. But that's what makes her so dope.
She's really cool.
She was down for the struggle.
Yeah.
She was down for the She stayed down.
Yeah.
And she saw everything. But back to it.
Yeah.
So so I sold her 2 tickets and I sold tickets, and that was 3 years ago. That was the last time I was at the Hollywood Palladium. Right?
Oh, dang. So this was for Dave Chappelle.
This was for Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
3 years, right before the pandemic. Probably a couple months before the pandemic was over. Or it started. So what happens is... No, for real, bro. Like, that moment just felt so good because I remember calling my girl. I was like, remember the place that we couldn't get in because we sold our tickets?
Yeah.
Now we're performing main stage. We have our own set. Yeah. And we're doing back-to-back sold-out shows.
And
with one of my good friends, Blxst, right?
And you know what's beautiful?
Yeah.
I know we're going to talk about the days and stuff, but day 2, your girl came.
Yeah.
And what was super dope was, she had the pass. She could do whatever she wanted. And she was like, oh, no, I'm going to go up here so I could get a good view. She didn't want to be backstage.
No, she didn't.
She didn't want to be on stage with you. She didn't want to be outside stage. And no disrespect to anyone like that. I'm not throwing any shade, but she was like, dude, I know to her, she's thinking about that time you guys sold, and now you guys are on, she didn't tell me anything about it. I just took her upstairs to see, and I came downstairs to help with your set. And but like now it makes sense why she wanted. She was like, no, I want to be right here.
She just wanted to feel the energy.
Yeah, and that was really cool.
The authentic energy.
Shout out her, man.
And she's just been with me so long. She went out with me when I didn't even DJ, so she saw the whole like trajectory. Yeah. Right, and she saw the whole process. And the first couple of years, she was right behind me, but now she really just wants to enjoy the energy now. She wants to see like what I'm capable of bringing, which is dope. Yeah. Because when I get home, she gives me the critiques, and I'm like, damn, this shit is kind of fire. Yeah. Like, okay. Yeah. She's like, you need to speak from your diaphragm more. Like, whoa, shit.
Yeah.
No.
Well, then, do you? If that's what she said, say it with your chest and your diaphragm.
Shit, bro. No,
but shit, yeah. Going back to it, so
day
one.
So day one,
talk about it.
We perform.
What happened during the day? Talk to them about sound check. Let them know what goes on. Just everything. Look, man, I pulled up.
Yes.
And Gabe was like, "Bro, I'm starving." And then he's like, "I'm down the street, and I'm in this the most jankiest Chinese food spot in all of Los Angeles."
Yeah.
But it was delicious.
It was delicious. Those are the best ones though. Yeah. The ones that look like you're gonna get robbed.
So then we go to
while
sound
putting
check.
your chow mein in your.
so it's time to facts. So we end up going to sound check.
Yes.
And just like the little things that like, okay, as a DJ, right? You're setting up. Yeah. And the staff at the Palladium was like, no, you get your own table.
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
It feels crazy.
Because I know we pull up to shows and
they don't give a fuck about us.
And you have to.
Yeah, they really cared.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. They really fucking cared.
That's something that I enjoyed.
Like right when we walked in, they were like, "Are you guys thirsty? Do you guys need tea?
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
You look hot.
Yeah.
Would you like to be cooler?
Yeah.
Do you want to stay in this temporary green room?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay."
Yeah. I was like, yeah. To everything. I was like, yeah. Nah.
Like, bro, you're not supposed to get the tea. I am. You're not performing.
Yeah, nah, I'm playing. I for sure didn't say yeah. But, the hospitality was great. Gabe's voice has been raspy, as you guys could tell.
Yeah. So, I ripped my voice and I put it on stage and I left it there. Yeah. I gave him everything I fucking got, bro. Like right when the doors opened, everyone was running straight to the stage, and it just felt one of those moments. Yeah. It felt like one of those moments that you're like finally seeing. Because I saw Dom Kennedy there probably 6-7 years ago. Yeah. To watch West Side With Love 2 perform. Yeah. So it's like a iconic West Coast moment. Now Blxst sells out back to back. All these kids, I see myself in these motherfucking kids, bro.
Yeah, and it was dope because it's there was so much production behind the show. So not only was it sold out for 2 nights, it was Blxst the Eagle Team. They had like a live band. They had the LED screens, but they're set up in a unique way. Even the way the smoke and all the lights, everything was very on cue. Yeah. So it wasn't just like a concert. Like it was like a real life entertainment.
Well produced.
Yeah, they came to be entertained. They didn't come to just listen to and sing along, because I seen those concerts and shows there as well. So that,
and the band too. Yeah. Band very talented. Very talented. Even Buddy, like I was watching him like rehearse, get ready. He's a really good performer, bro.
Everyone really took sound check serious. From the equipment people to you to every single artist performing.
Came 8 hours before.
Yes.
And I was like, Cali, we need to tell all the artists that we fuck with that this is the type of shit that we need to be on, bro.
Yeah.
If we want to be global, if we want our music to resonate to fucking every single fucking country, this is what we need to do. Take our time and take our shit more serious.
Yeah, everyone took it very, very serious. And so that was just the pre. That was like walking in and...
Yeah. I mean, I was fucking nervous just because how iconic that building was and the sound. Yeah. The sound was fucking immaculate, bro. I have never fucking done shit like that. All right, so going to the show. Yeah. All right, we start the show. I'm nervous as hell, right? And
so between, just real quick, so you guys know, so sound check.
Yeah.
For like smaller shows and I guess different types of venues, sound check is usually like 2 hours before the show. Everyone gets like 15 minutes. It's quick. So we have a couple hours between sound check. Like the sound check is like 6 hours, and everyone's doing their thing, and then Gabe does his, and then we have a couple hours for the show.
Yeah.
So everyone's just, you know, like at this point, everyone's starting to get ready, and you know, just so people know kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while you guys are walking in, the show when doors open is typically right before sound check ends, or right after sound check ends, and that's why it's like house music, or that's what they call it, but it's like whatever the venue has, they're playing that type of music. And,
which they asked me to curate the whole Spotify playlist.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to bring that up. So,
hey, DJ.
Yeah, so during while we were waiting for Gabe to start his sound check, we got cool with all the sound people and everything. Shout outs to the whole team at the Palladium.
They were so happy to be there.
Yeah,
I've never met the sound engineers.
They
like
actually
so
loved.
hyped.
They loved their job.
Yeah,
it made everything so much easier, especially when you're working at such like a high rate, and it's kind of demanding.
Yep.
So it's hard to ask. Like it's once it becomes like that, there's certain things you need. You can't take shortcuts. So it was cool to be like, hey, we need this, and that, and they're like, okay, we got you on all this. Plus, if you don't like it, we got this, and that for you. So it was real cool. But yeah, my bad. Kind of.
No, you get. I made the whole Spotify playlist, curated.
So he made the whole Spotify playlist.
Some soft R&B.
Yeah, and so that was dope. So everyone's in the back getting ready, and you know, you just start seeing people that you haven't seen in a while, at least for me, because you know they're all on tour and doing different things. So to me, it was real dope just catching up. And then it's time for Gabe to go on. And
meanwhile, I'm pacing back and forth.
Yeah, he's pacing back and forth. He's going from downstairs right behind stage. There was like a tea maker, so he's like making so many teas, and then he's asking the head of hospitality. Yeah, and he brings him out like 30 more flavors. Shout out to him.
A whole box.
Yeah. And yeah, it was great.
30 different fucking teas.
And then Gabe goes upstairs to one of the green rooms upstairs, and he makes another tea. You know, he's going tea.
The lemon ginger tea was hitting that day. Yeah.
So out of all your teas, I was just very curious. So something about Gabe is, I've seen this man drink like 3-4 1-liter Smart Waters, and then like a hot cocoa from In-N-Out.
You just put me on that recently, though.
I've seen all this. Look, and he'll drink
just
it,
added.
and then maybe even a Sprite, and then half of my water bottle, and then he'll go take like his first piss. Like that is crazy.
Yeah, it's a little combo I like to do.
Yeah, it's great. So anyway, I say all that because he drank like 9 cups of tea.
I think I was just more nervous. It was just because of you know,
everything.
That feeling.
Yeah.
That feeling.
Yeah.
Of how special this album is. Yeah. This tour, we're closing it down in our hometown, LA. And I know all my cousins, my homies' friends, homies' brothers, little sisters are coming.
Yeah, and
my aunties, that was my uncles.
Yeah, that was
a Filipino reunion.
It was amazing to see. I know you're saying it as a joke, but shout out to Gabe's like real like homies, because no matter what event you do, like, you know, I handle the list a lot of the times. Yeah. And their names are never on it, but they're always there. So so they pay. Like, you know, so like it was crazy because after when we went into the crowd, eventually they were all there. Like and it was like if we were having a kickback at Gabe's house, like literally all his homies. Like so shout out both nights. So shout out
for
to
real.
y'all.
I felt like I was watching the Jo Koy movie premiere. That's how many Filipino homies were there, bro.
I can't speak on all that because I'm Middle Eastern.
Nah, but that's really what it felt like, just because it was
that's
like
how you felt.
80% Filipinos, but it was like all the, like I said, all those like, hey, I'm so and so's brother. Oh, hey, I'm so and so's sister. You know, like, but it was dope just to be able to rock that stage.
Yeah. So right now, sorry to cut you off. Yeah. So we talked about the tea, all that. It's kind of boring. So it becomes time.
Okay. So my bad. It becomes time.
Yeah. So Gabe, so there's a side stage. Like I'm already right there. I'm getting the other mics because he'll tell you who he brought out to perform. Yeah. And Gabe goes out, and usually, like a little critique I have towards Gabe's performance is he usually takes maybe like, no one will notice it, but like 20-30 seconds. Like after he puts his laptop on, he takes a stare at the crowd, and then he like starts. Like it's like a deep breath you take right before you're about to start a race. But like he was just on go. He put it, grabbed the mic and with no voice, and he just went on go. And I was just like, oh, like it was an energy like I haven't seen from you. I've for sure seen very high energy moments. We've done lots of shows together. I've been, since 2017, 18, like, and always had great crowd control and everything. But it was just different. It was very like, yo, I'm really owning the stage and I'm taking advantage of the opportunity and to just really prove to myself that all those sacrifices that I've made were worth it. Like I saw that.
Damn.
So it was.
That's crazy you put it like that.
Yeah, it's because when you really know what someone's been through and you see the growth and you see different things, it was amazing to see. So
yeah.
I'm gonna stop talking.
No, because I was
talk
like
about okay, so you get on stage.
I was like, I'm gonna give them a show. Like I'm not just gonna DJ like I regularly do and go behind the turntables and just stay there. Because I did that in Chicago, and after I was done doing the Chicago show,
and he didn't even play Chicago freestyle.
Yeah,
I asked him about that.
Yeah, I didn't play Chicago freestyle at Chicago. I got mad at myself because I stayed behind the turntables. Doing the Before You Go Blxst show in Chicago. We were at Key West, and it was a midnight show, right? And then I went on at 11:30 to set the stage for a whole 45 minutes. And shout out to Felipe, by the way. He let me open for him and set the tone. But the thing was, I got so nervous, I stayed behind the turntables. Yeah, man. And I hated myself for that because it was like, I did a good job. Yeah. Great set. Hit him with a throwback Kanye set, went crazy. Yeah. But I knew something was missing. And when I took a shower the next day, that's when I really like go deep in my thoughts when I take a shower. So I took a shower and I was like, bro, I didn't interact with them. Yeah. They didn't know who I am. Yeah. Like,
and why you think that is?
I didn't interact with them?
Yeah.
I got too nervous.
I know, but I've seen
deep
you
in
nervous.
My thoughts. Yes.
I've seen you nervous. What? You usually break out that show.
So, but sometimes I stay in there.
Okay, because do you think it was a new environment?
You know, it was a new environment. I don't know what these kids listen to because I'm so tapped in with LA. Yeah. But so it's like. So
you got in your head.
Yeah, I got into my head. Yeah. And another thing too, I didn't have a lot of people to talk to. Like I was backstage. Yeah. I was the green room and the backstage were two different places in Chicago, right? So I was right behind the stage by myself. Yeah. So I had no one to bounce ideas with or just interact with. So I was nervous. Yeah. So I stayed behind the DJ booth, right? I got really mad at myself. I was like, dog, I could have killed this shit. Yeah. But I didn't. I let my thoughts get in my way. Yeah. So I fucked myself up. But I told myself, next time I get to perform like this, I'm going to put my heart and soul on the stage, and I want everyone to feel the passion, the fucking intensity, just everything that the Filipino fandom stands for. By the way, when I said Filipino fandom as my introduction, I want you to play this, Nick. When I want you to play the clip where I announced myself as the Filipino fandom at the Palladium. Right when I said it, I didn't even bring in the music. Yeah. They went crazy. Yeah. They went fucking crazy.
You are a superhero.
I am.
Yes, sir.
I am. I'm their DJ version of Jo Koy, bro. I said, my name is Gabe C, the Filipino Phantom. And ladies and gentlemen, I am here to rock with y'all.
Yes,
they
sir.
They gave me the fucking biggest standing ovation ever.
They were ready.
So I feel like they were the ones I need to thank because they set the tone and they welcomed me as, okay, this motherfucker's gonna fuck it up. And I was like, okay,
I gotta fuck it up
for y'all.
Hell yeah.
So I went everywhere. I almost felt like I was going to stage dive. You see that?
Yeah,
I looked at you. I was like,
no.
I
was like, if it was a regular setup, but they had the camera pit before the people. I ain't seen you go to the gym in a couple months. Like we do. You know, I don't know. Maybe he do, maybe he don't. But
and it was just iconic because I had the homie Sean shoot for me. I had gradient visuals. Yeah, he usually shoots for like LeBron James.
Yeah, and he brought a couple of special guests. We don't have to name, but
Trey Young, all that. Yeah. But he hit me up and said, "Hey, I want to shoot for you." I was like, "Dog, my day one."
Yeah, that was really dope. Yeah,
shoot with me, and it was just like an all-star lineup. Yeah, rocked it. good 30 minutes, and I was able to bring out J Million, which is also signed under Red Bull Records, under Eagle label.
Okay.
Sorry, under the Eagle label.
And that was the first time I got to meet him.
Yeah.
Real cool dude.
He's the future.
Yeah.
I said this on the mic before I brought him out. He's definitely the future because he did produce a lot of records for Blxst.
Yeah.
He produced a lot of records from 6tape2.
Yeah.
And he just has a lot of dope shit coming. He's a singer, a rapper, and a producer.
You
and
should
he
clear
mixes.
your voice, G. There you go, brother.
Singer and rapper, my bad.
Yeah.
He's a singer and rapper and producer, bro. He's been killing it. So it was dope to be able to rock with him.
Yeah.
I think that was my second time rocking with him.
And then he had he brought out his friend as well,
Cali the Poet.
Yeah, and he was real cool.
Yeah.
The whole team was cool, but okay, so that was, the first night or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's go into your second night performance.
Wait, can we just talk about how
you want to talk about the show?
No, like right after my set, they were like Gabe C,
Gabe C, yes,
Gabe
and that's
C.
what I was talking about earlier.
But
that you had
shit
real
made
fans.
me feel so special, bro. I never had
they knew you,
and I didn't know these fools. But later on, we went down there and took pictures with everyone, and there was 50, 75, almost 100 people waiting to take pictures with me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit ain't regular. I was like,
I touched so many phones.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I wasn't sick. Like,
should this be happening? I was like, yeah, just let it happen.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, take your backpack off. Like, he was so excited he ran down. I was like, bro, there's 6 green rooms, a backstage, an equipment area.
Yes, bro. There's a first time for everything
it was
in
amazing.
everyone's career, and that one was mine, man. And I was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah.
And all the artists, too, in the backstage reached out to me and was like, yo, that energy was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, no, it was a proud moment for me as a friend.
Yeah.
Just because of, everything that, I've seen you grow. And then just like as a manager, I'm like, yeah, we up.
Gotta change the price.
I was like,
yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah, this morning's price.
Yeah,
that was discounted. But no cap. I just knew it was really special for you, and I feel like a lot of creators sometimes they hit ruts, and sometimes it's not even a creative block. Sometimes you're just going and things are good. Yeah, and everyone needs a little reminder, like, oh, sure. this is I'm on the right path.
Sure.
Let me go a little harder,
bro. So
I could say that in 6 years from now, I was at the Palladium selling our show, but now I'm at Staples Center.
You saw the Good Morning Gabe show open up.
Yeah.
The Blxst show.
Yeah. So
Buddy did his thing. He's a really good performer. And then Blxst, phenomenal performer.
Yeah.
He really closed that shit out right. He brought out fucking Aaron Ray. He brought out Ty Dolla $ign, Tyga to do Chosen. That was actually the first time they've done it in a long time since the music video. Okay. That's what they were telling me.
Okay. He brought him out night one? Yeah.
Night one.
Yeah, night one.
Night one.
Yeah, he did.
Brought him out. Yeah. And then night 2 is when he brought out Kaylin, Dom Kennedy, YG did Toxic, and then Blxst asked him to do BPT.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, was one more artist I'm forgetting.
Me too. I'm drawing it was Bino.
Yep, he brought out Bino Redoll day 2, and they performed majority of songs from 6tape2.
Yeah, all the hits.
They did all the hits. Well, shit, it was a 6-tape tour.
The whole album hits.
Yeah,
but
and LA definitely wanted to hear that, bro, because they had like a 15-minute set. Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, it was cool.
But bro, like, in night 2, for me, I was like, dog, night 1 was too crazy. I don't even think they're gonna be able to match it.
Yeah, so what was cool about night 2? Well, I'm gonna fast forward the whole sound check. It was very similar, just a little more smooth since
just with Bino. We were sound checking with Bino.
Yeah, and so it was a little different. But I remember Gabe was like, okay, what energy do I bring with today? Yeah, and you were thinking about songs and things, and I seen just like the whole different. Like you incorporated what you did the night before, but you brought in a whole like, okay, this is it, LA, we're done. Like, so you brought in like a little more. You hadn't it on the first one, but a little more Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, you had a little more YG. You had a little more just like classic LA and then new LA, and then of course things for
yeah,
like.
Bro. We need to play that clip though.
Yeah, I have it.
We need to play that clip when I bring in the YG record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
The bitch you broke?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is hard.
Yeah.
But you need to play that clip because I was really in my pocket. I was like, this is West Coast, right? Yeah. This is West Coast. Sing this shit with me. And I just like brought that shit in. Come on. Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah.
Because it's like those moments happen so fast that when I watch it, when you took a video of it and you posted it and I watched it, I was like, bro, this is hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I was watching someone else do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
it was so dope. It's just the reaction is cool. And
the confidence too. It was like crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
and you know, you let them know, like, R.I.P. Nip, that was his last performance there.
Yeah.
So they really, you know, paid respects to it too.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's why I felt it was a special moment too. Yeah. Because that's where he had his last show. Yeah. And we're rocking that. Sold out shows back to back.
Yeah. And just congratulations to the Eagle Team.
Yeah, Eagle Team closing down the U.S. tour. That was dope.
You know, congratulations to Gabe. He's going to be in Australia with them.
Thank you. So, international.
Yeah.
We're going across the globe in a couple more weeks. So
it's not the first
I hope
time
my voice recovers quickly, man.
It's not the first time with them. So.
Yeah, it's not, man.
So that's
it's dope.
Cool.
So the biggest thing I took away from that, right? Like, I got to, because I'm like the local DJ, right? I bring all the local talents to the radio station or wherever platform, wherever light needs to be shine on them. I make sure I get them to, their space. And I've been doing that for years. Yeah. So to finally have this experience where I could travel with the music and see it resonate to different parts of the world, different walks of life, and how they interpret it, I'm like, okay.
And
this is dope.
Yeah,
this is fire.
It's very like mind opening, and it's just like with any form. I feel like when people actually travel to something that's like different, like a real different culture and things, you start to understand different opinions and different thoughts and different ways of thinking and different ways of life. And when you have like the opportunity to do that through music, through all these different countries, and I remember London, you stayed longer because they kept getting booked. Like
stay longer, back to back sold out shows there too.
So that was just like dope. This is timeless music that that can be heard throughout the globe
for sure,
and that could be felt, and people could like connect and understand. And so I know that was a big thing for you to see that. So
to see the music like culturally integrate with like the whole world is dope, because I take every piece of that and I apply it when I come back, right? And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
What are you excited about to see at the Down Under? I'm sorry.
I'm like, no. I'm like, bro, it's cool to be regional, but you could take this shit global.
Everywhere.
Yes, but yes, we are gonna go Australia.
Yeah,
I don't even know what to fucking expect, bro.
Yeah, so me being ignorant, a little younger, I met someone who was from Australia. And I was born in Libya, right? Northern Africa. So I used to get asked the question, oh, were there monkeys walking around and lions? And and the first thing I asked her, oh, you're from Australia? Is it true there's kangaroos everywhere?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, you have to be careful when you're driving. They might jump on your car. And when you're going in the mall.
I seen those motherfuckers box.
No.
They can square up.
Yeah, she said, and then when you go to the mall, they might sock you. They might hit you. And I was like, for real? She's like, no. She's like, you idiot. Like, they're in the wild. So don't be too worried about that. But if you run into one, it will hurt you. And just jump in its pouch.
Jump in the pouch.
Yeah.
That's your advice for me. See a kangaroo, jump in the pouch.
Yeah, just be like, yo, I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I just want to ride, free ride.
We'll see it, man.
Uber's a little expensive.
Let's see. We're going to New Zealand too.
That's amazing.
So I know it's going to be like, It's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really dope.
Yeah.
I really like learn how to kind of just like live in the moment and really appreciate everything. Yeah, like the whole surroundings, the food. Yeah. The fucking.
Do you want to know something people probably won't believe? But one of my favorite things to do when I'm in new cities. Yeah. Is like if it's like a whatever city I'm in, I like to take a run, at least one day. Like, but with no music, so I could hear the city.
Oh, that's hard.
Because every place has a different sound. Yeah. Every place has a different feeling. And sometimes I'm like, oh, this is weird. Let me put my music on. Like, And then sometimes it's just like, this is crazy. Yeah. Like, what? People are honking. There's music playing. There's, like, you hear just, so some places have a lot more, like, family emphasis. So it's like families around the park. And it's just, like, a lot more, just different. So, yeah, I know you like to run, so maybe you could try.
One of the homies actually told me not to run. It's important to run at least once a week without any headphones, so you get to listen to your body. And I thought it was the deepest shit, because I started like running and just like listening to my heartbeat, listening to my like bones come together. Yeah. It's just these little things that you're just taking. As you're running, holding your potato chips, because that's how you're supposed to run.
Yeah, with potato chips?
Potato chips. Like you're holding small little potato chips.
Is that how you run?
That's how you're supposed to run.
Okay, I run like a fucked up dinosaur. If I'm running fast, I'm like this. It's fucked up. It looks crazy. Don't even show this part of me. Like, just look at his reactions. Yeah, but
you got the T-Rex joints?
Nah. Like, I for sure could run regular. Okay. I didn't know I had to hold chips.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to.
But if I'm holding...
Running trainers like Nick would tell you to run with potato chips.
Okay, yeah. So what if I get distracted because now I'm hungry and I want to eat these potato chips that don't exist?
Okay.
So do I run to the store?
You're not going to eat them, bro.
Okay, so I just go to the store.
You go to the store.
I run to the store.
Get your fucking chips, bro.
And then I run back with, where do I put the bag?
You put that wherever you want to put the bag.
All right, my bad. I like to just... So Gabe is like, he likes to make jokes, and I'm very sarcastic, and he's the most sarcastic person I know.
Yes,
so.
And we just go back to back.
So shows are dope. You're gonna travel again. Yes. That's a dope experience.
But that's dope. You know what I realized though? What? That because it was a big transition. Yeah. With the pandemic, right? Yeah. I lose my radio job, but I gain so much more in music. Yes. And I've seen so much that have changed my life in so many different ways.
So now it's like continuing to grow in those aspects, but also I know I've seen the change in your like business mind. Yes. And realizing I'm not just gonna continue to just build other people's platforms, but now I'm gonna do mine. So brings this into play. Yes.
And my biggest thing is impact. Like sharing this with everyone and being able to help the world.
And this isn't to take away from anything.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah. No, it's dope. It's just like one more thing added that it goes for your ultimate goal. Yeah. Everyone eventually like hits their why. Like if you work long enough. Yeah. But then certain people's like why and motivation is past like materialistic things. Yeah. So it keeps people like you and I up at night. Yep. Thinking, how do we, like, okay, we've proven we could do ABC, but how do we really get the bigger picture out? So yeah, I think it's dope.
Absolutely. And I think speaking of like when the pandemic started, I think that was really a pivotal moment in my career. Right? Because the pandemic hits. I think I'm on top of the world.
You're no longer on top of the world.
I put everyone on the Newer 2 list, right? Everyone's like coming up. We opened up a new door for LA, right? On the radio side. Yeah. Everyone just goes in, trickles in.
Shows after shows.
Shows after shows.
You were going to be touring.
We brought in the new LA, right? And then we just ushered it in, and we're on magazines. We're going crazy. Yeah. And then everything shuts down. I get my own show, New at Night, with Just Incredible, right? I get to talk. I get to play music. I get to do so much. Everyone gets to hear me. My mailman says, I hear you on the radio. I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Yeah. But the world shuts down.
It shuts down.
I have no more job. I get let go 1 month after.
Yes.
I get a $27 check sent to my house.
Yes.
My mom and my dad sit me down. They make me watch a whole hour documentary of why you should move on from your hobby to your career, because your hobby is always going to stay your hobby. Mm-hmm. And they were saying that my DJ career is going to stay my hobby.
Yeah. But it was from a place of love.
It was a place of love. Yeah. But, bro, I walked around the block. I was like, just give me a second, bro. Yeah. I need to figure this out. Like, my whole radio career is done. I'm let go. Parents don't fucking want me being a DJ anymore. Yeah. They told me to give up and become in the medical field.
Which, you know, we'll talk about my story another time.
Yeah,
but you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Did the same shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, but I did it and then I quit.
You quit? Wait, what did you do? You went to school for it?
So I went back to school.
Okay.
I got my bachelor's.
Okay.
In consumer affairs.
Okay.
From Cal State Long Beach, and then I got a job as a hospital admin at Kaiser. And
how long did that last?
A couple of months, until they decided, like, yo, things are going well. Like, you're about to be off the probation. Like, everything's going. It was like very long probation period. Mm-hmm. And I think the end of the month was South by Southwest, and it was gonna be the first time we took Don't Come to LA out there. Ooh. And I knew that once I'm off my probation, I couldn't get those days off. Mm-hmm. And they were like really excited and pumping me up about everything I could do, and I was like, this isn't the life I want, and I quit.
You quit right before you left to.
I quit. No, I quit when they were telling me, like, you're about to be off probation. We're taking you off a little early. Like, this and that. Like, that's something a regular employee would be very excited about.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, am I like giving away my like dreams? I was like, I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll always figure it out, you know? So that's when I quit. And, you know, but at least at that point, I was like, I'm not saying everyone needs to do this, but for me, I felt the need to tell my parents, like, you guys coming from overseas, all that wasn't like for nothing, because they've always asked me to get my degree. Good job.
Yeah.
I got my degree. Good job. Showed them I could do it. I was like, now let me go do what I do. And worst case scenario, I have my degree. I'll go get another good job.
Yeah.
So I feel that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, dang, it almost feels at the moment that they don't believe, but it's not, they don't believe in you. They just, this industry is so new that this was literally for entertainment.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So like a lot of our parents, at least for our age, aren't going to understand that you can make millions of dollars off YouTube, and like sitting there and playing your video game on Twitch could make a lot of money, and streaming, they don't. So that was definitely probably a disconnect. But I know the hardship.
Dog, my mom was like, "See, look at all the nurses. They're working. Look at you. You're not working anymore." I'm like, "Fuck." They are needed. What are you? Not needed. I'm like, "Fuck, dude."
Yeah.
This is crazy. With that being said, man, I got my final check from Power, $27. Don't know what the fuck to do. A lot of DJs at the time were like, go on IG Live, right? Yeah. And just DJ, keep the spirits up, keep it alive, keep the dream alive. And that's exactly what I did. And went on there, streamed.
Yeah, my actual first time coming to this spot was Duno and the homies.
Yep.
So Duno, Jakarta, Denver, Peasy, a couple other homies. They dropped their first tape.
Yep.
And you and Lady had them here on your Twitch.
Yeah. And that was the thing. It was like IG Live, and then you would go different rooms and then see different DJs DJing. And then eventually we moved on to Twitch because the sound was a lot better. There was real community on Twitch. Like, you could go on there for 8 hours, because on IG Live, motherfuckers will boot you out in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you can't keep the content.
Yeah. And I remember Twitch was interesting because it was very easy to change backgrounds and create different environments. So you're the creators were able to get really creative.
Yeah, and I met a lot of dope people all across the globe.
Yeah,
and we would just stay up, and that was the coolest thing. I would do like 10 p.m. to like 5 in the morning sets.
Yes, I remember. I was like, I'll come by again.
Yeah,
and then I was like,
but that was dope.
Yeah, but I remember waiting for it to end.
Yeah, that shit was long. But that was the thing. It was like, bro.
I just seen a crazy light, so that's why I looked all crazy. But anyway.
Yeah, it's the gym. They're coming in right now to work out at 5 in the morning.
Go to sleep. We're not.
But yeah. All right, so no, but like it was dope because I got to bring everything I did on the radio to Twitch.
Okay.
Like we did for my birthday, we had 10 performers. One take Jay, Hollandaise, one take Ocho, the homie Desi Hollow. Had a whole show on Twitch for my birthday just to let people know that this is what I do even if you take the radio away from me.
Yeah, I'm still gonna.
And I was like, bro,
find a way.
We still break artists. We still share music with the world, and I still have the passion for it.
Yeah.
No matter where I am in my profession.
And like real quick, just because you were able to work on the radio side.
Yeah.
You've worked as a independent DJ as well, where people would hire you for parties, people would hire you for
weddings,
sets, weddings, and then you did the during coronavirus, you did like the online stuff.
Yep.
What did you feel at any point once you started doing the online stuff and you saw the community that it was building and things like that? Was there any like part of you that was like I don't know if like radio, like was radio in trouble? Did you start feeling like that?
Yeah. I felt like all my DJs, all my colleagues, they started getting let go and like everything they invested just went to shit. So I understood that there's no more money in radio. It sucks. It became the lowest medium platform.
Was that, do you think now that things are starting to move a little back to normal that they're going to, just an opinion, do you think that radio is going to kind of evolve and try to get with the streaming and the podcasting and things like that, or do you think that it's going to stay?
I think that they're going to kind of stay there, and that's what they're just going to be old school.
Okay.
Because there is a percentage, of course they're going to start doing streaming, but they're not going to do it right. They're just going to stay in that pocket and then entertain the small percentage that still doesn't have phones or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shit to kind of like take up their time. But
and do you think this is the same across all markets of radio or just specifically LA hip hop radio?
I don't know. I think this is all platforms. As technology is like improving and fucking changing the world, I think radio is just gonna keep going down.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. It was like everyone's just taking pay cuts, and it sucks. Yeah. Because where the money's at is in the Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, like different things that are the want now. Yeah. Radio is always just gonna be there, and that's what I've kind of realized. But with Twitch, like what I was able to create was such a dope community where it was like radio times 10. I made a whole crew called the Morning Crew. Yeah. I'm Good Morning Gabe. We had the Morning Crew. I had people in Hawaii. Shout out to Lauren. Yeah. We had people in Texas. Shout out to Jimmy. And just like all across the globe, even London, Mia Moore, and a lot of dope people that we were just able to tap in with and just like stay up with me until 6 in the morning.
Yeah. So it's just dope to hear because like as you're saying, maybe in like radio was not dying, but like kind of falling off in that sense. Sometimes people will be like, well, this whole business is kind of dying. And rather than that, I feel like you took what was keeping it alive and thriving, which is the breaking new artists and being personable with the fans, because like you said, you came from the street team.
Sure. So
you actually had the experience of physically seeing the fans and seeing how the music impacted them a lot more. And then you rock the shows, you rock events, and you see how music touches people. So I'm just glad that when things started to look ugly, you still were like, yo, I'm still on my mission. Yeah. So I think that's really, really dope. So just wanted to commend you on that.
Yeah. And I'm so glad, man. I thank all the time that I was able to kind of see through that darkness. Yeah. Because like a couple months after the whole like Twitch shit, I'm doing Twitch. Yeah. The homie Blxst reached out to me saying, hey, I'm dropping a brand new album. Yeah. It's called my debut album. It's called No Love Lost. Yeah. I need you to DJ the album release party for it. Yeah, and I was like, damn, for real? Let's get to it then. Because before that, we were just premiering all the records that he produced. Yeah. All the records from 6 Tape 1 on the radio, on Power at the New at Night. So he didn't really have his debut album by himself. So when we were able to be present for the album release party, everybody showed up for that one. And that's when I realized, oh, this is going to be a timeless album.
Yeah.
This is going to be something that shakes the world.
Yeah, and the conversations, I remember how you're saying everyone kind of showed up for that album release. It was really like, I remember you had a couple of good conversations there, you know, with people that you respect and
for sure
like that. And, you know, I know, I believe Lady was there, you know.
Yep.
You know, her and her people had good convos, and I met a lot of dope people, and it was just dope vibes. And I think the reason everyone was so open and joyous is because we're seeing something that people have been trying to get out of LA for such a long time.
Once in every generation.
Yeah, and not to like take away from Roddy or anyone like that, like, or, you know, the people that are doing it and have done it, but just like this is closer to home, at least for me, because Gabe's on my team, you know. So,
absolutely.
So it's really dope to see.
Yeah. Did you manage me at the time? Not yet, right?
No, we were talking.
I think we were just talking. Yeah, we were just talking, and I didn't really know where I was gonna go in my career because the whole pandemic. But I knew that once No Love Lost Deluxe dropped, this is gonna be like the So Far Gone. This is gonna be like for Drake, right? This is gonna be like the College Dropout for Kanye. This is gonna be Acid Rap for Chance the Rapper. This is gonna be the album that speaks for a whole generation. And when I was able to finally go on tour with it, and he was like, "Oh, dope, you can rock it with me on tour. We go to Canada, we go to Seattle, Portland. Every venue sold out. Some of the venues we have to get a bigger venue." So I was like, damn,
these are,
you know.
These are good problems to have.
Yeah, so just to be able to be on that whole experience really changed my life, man. And I was so dope to be able to go through that darkness, to be able to go through that light. And on top of that, I was able to rock with Rosecrans Vic and Gina Views, get to scratch their heads a little bit, see where they're coming from, and have our own show on No Jumper as well. Right before we did that. And it was a dope experience just to be in that building. That No Jumper building is fucking phenomenal.
You were actively figuring out a way. So,
yes.
So it's very, it's good to see people kind of go through things, not like you like to see people down, but people who prosper.
Sure.
It's just a good reminder.
Yeah. But like what was dope about this whole experience is like I was able to stay down, but now like I go to these clubs, right? Or I go to these local concerts, like up and coming DJs or artists, more DJs, especially like Filipino DJs or just Asian DJs in general, go up to me and they're like, "Yo, Gabe, you're the reason why I'm doing this. You're the reason why I'm trying to put on for my city. You're the reason why, you know, you put on for Carson. I'm trying to put on for Carson. Like you my blueprint." Like, bro, a tear comes down my eye because it's like all these years.
And that was a goal of yours.
Yes.
That was a goal you've literally told me. Like me and Gabe have really spoke about. We've been friends for years, like way before the like management, but we've been friends for a good amount of time now. And and that was something that you always, you know, emphasize. Like, I'm doing this for people like me. Like, you know,
really is, because it was like for many years there was like not a DJ like me, right? There's always the DJ that knows how to scratch crazy, a EDM DJ, a DJ that could turn up the clubs, a DJ that could do tone play, like different niches. But there was never a DJ that I could relate to that could break records for the city, break artists, and really represent their section in a way where it's like, oh, damn, that guy looks like me. Oh, damn, this hasn't been represented like this in so long. But now this guy is here. Now I could have something to relate to and kind of like have as a blueprint. Okay, I'm rocking now. That's what's like life changing, man.
And just real quick, in case you guys hear some workout music in the back, it is about 5 a.m.
Does that mean we have to end it and wrap it up?
No, I'm just letting y'all know. It's 5 a.m. and they're working out next door.
Yeah, they get into it. 5 in the morning. So if that ain't motivation to go up and go get your shit and wake the city up and say, "Good morning, Gabe."
Come on, good morning, Gabe. Gabe actually prefers to record the podcast this late so he could go give them their pet talk as they're stretching.
Because part-time DJ and part-time motivational speaker. That's what I've been doing.
Full-time Filipino.
Full-time. But, hey, man, thank you for being here. First ever episode. Good morning, Gabe.
Man, thank you for having me.
We wake the city up for real in a real way. And we just have so much more. We just dropped the tape together.
Yeah.
Shout out to OTR Records. We have his new Stupid Young album out as well. Man, we just got so much shit in store.
So much coming. And just make sure to follow up with Gabe. And,
Good Morning Gabe on all social media. Holla at me. Callie, what's yours?
At Callie_Shashadi, Callie with a K. Just go to Gabe's profile. I'm in there somewhere.
Shout out to my brother Nick for putting all this together. And I'm going to see y'all next week, right?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
We out.
Peace.